What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a card discussion today about quite an interesting one, and it is the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. So it's a bit of a weird one. Its effect is it cannot be special summoned, requires 3 tributes to normal summon this card to your side of the field, or 3 tributes of your opponent's monsters to normal summon to your opponent's side of the field. The control of this normal summon card is returned to the original owner at the end phase of the next turn. Card cannot attack and cannot be targeted for an attack or by your opponent's card effects. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Winged Dragon of Ra from your hand or deck, ignoring the summoning conditions, but its attack and defense become 4,000. This is a weird card. So straight away, if you watch the original anime, you know that the Winged Dragon of Ra was in a Sphere Mode. And it came out of the Sphere Mode to summon, obviously, the Mega Ultra Chicken.
And the card I chose is Mega Ultra Chicken. What? Summon it, summon it, summon it, summon it, summon it, summon it.
Tribute 3 on your side of the field to normal summon it is just kind of the normal way to summon any gods. This doesn't really make much of a difference, and the fact it can't be special summoned also sucks. Because if it could be special summoned, then you could have a couple of little bit of, you know, fun little plays where you would send it to the grave, then call it, bring it back, then tribute it for the Winged Dragon of Ra. There you go. But the interesting thing about this card is the fact that you can tribute 3 of your opponent's monsters to normal summon it onto their side of the field, and then it returns to your control at the end of the next turn. So it means that you basically have to leave it there on your opponent's side of the field, just sitting there in Sphere Mode, doing nothing, for basically 2 turns, because you're going to tribute onto yours, then you have to wait until their turn, and their end phase is going to come back to yours. Great, you're going to be able to bring out a Winged Dragon of Ra, but unfortunately, the printed legal version of Winged Dragon of Ra sucks compared to Slifer and Obelisk. The only upside is the fact that you're going to have a 4,000 attack and defense position monster, but at the end of the day, it can easily be killed like any other of these cards. At least with Slifer and Obelisk, there's some form of restrictions on what they can do, and obviously Slifer's the best one, the fact it has second mouth, but nevertheless, I think it's cool, and I think that it's quite cool that you contribute your opponent's monsters, but I feel that it's a little bit too slow, whereas you might say, hey, yeah, I'll tribute 3 of my opponent's monsters. It's actually not going to make that much of a difference, especially in this meta, simply because, you know, you tribute off your opponent's Shadows, Satellarknights, or Burning Abyss, you know, you tribute off the Dante, he's going to get the effect, you tribute off, you see, like, it just doesn't work, and I feel that these decks are kind of ruining cool things like this, because obviously they get graveyard effects. Overall, card isn't going to see any play whatsoever, in my opinion. I really like it, and I think it's very cool, and I'm so happy that they are actually bringing out some of these, like, you know, old school anime cards, because nevertheless, I quite like to have it, you know, it's nothing nicer to have, like, the Sphere and the Ra on one side, Jump Ra, clearly. So, yeah, but that is it, guys. I want to know what you guys think of the card. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's not? Do you think it's going to see any play? Or is it just going to be one of these that's like, hey, this is just a little bit of a nostalgia trip for the old school peeps? So, as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later. You know that Winged Dragon of Ra, and it is the Winged Dragon of Ra